Hello Stampers and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I'm going to show you some fun with the Blendabilities. They are more than just for coloring an image in like a beautiful flower or the fabulous For the Herd stamp set, which is absolutely precious. I love that one from the Occasions mini catalog. But today I'm going to show you other ways to use it. For example, on this card I made these fabulous stripes on this window sheet. How amazing is that? Super amazing and perfect man card, isn't it? You know how I struggle with those, so I love that one. This one here, I actually colored one of the little epoxy stickers. How amazing is that? Super cute! And I used that gorgeous Painted Blooms designer series paper, which is used in this one as well. And there's another little epoxy circle there. And then this one, I actually have embossed the window sheet with the dots here, the polka dots. So you can see that the polka dots are out front, and then I have the hello in the back. Isn't that just amazing? And that uses the Crazy About You stamp set and a little bling there on the bottom. Isn't it fabulous? Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you how quick and simple and fun these are. So for this one here, I actually used some of our Birthday Bash designer series paper, and so it's this piece here, and I'm going to use the stripes. So I just took a piece of my window sheet that measures 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to lay that right on top there. So I have that there, and today I'm going to use my Calypso Coral markers, and I'm actually going to use the darkest one and then the lightest one. So I'm just going to take this. By the way, I got this fabulous technique from Leadership, and they showed this, and it was super amazing. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it and try it as well. So now I'm sharing it with all of you. So here we go. So we're just going to do random lines. These lines don't have to be perfect. They can be fat, they can be skinny, they can be squiggly, they can be straight, because after all, they're not very straight whenever it comes to me. But that's perfectly fine. Now I'm getting down here, and it's hard to hold on to and still be able to show. Whoop! We'll just do a little dab there on that corner. So now you can see we have this. Here, let's maybe just move that. How cool! Okay, so we're not done yet, of course. Let's add some of the light on the opposite side. So and by the way, I'm using the fatter tip, not the little pen tip, but like the marker tip to do this. You could do whichever one you prefer. It would just come out like thicker or thinner. And this one you can hardly see where you're going because it is lighter, but I'm sure it'll show up fabulous with some white. Okay. That is gorgeous. Very subtle with that lighter image there. Let's see, let's try to get a piece of white paper in here so you can really see that. Isn't that fabulous? I love that. It's got that like almost like a orangey and pinky or red sort of look from that light and that dark. Super fabulous. And so I added that to my project. I actually did a sticky strip along the top, and then I covered it with some of that cotton ribbon so you can't actually see it, because you know you can always see where your adhesive is whenever you use it on window sheet. So I just added sticky strip so it's only adhered to that top piece, and then I added the little greeting happy birthday and used dimensionals to pop that up. So super fabulous, super simple, so much fun. So then I actually took this one and I embossed the little dots on there. So here I've actually taken another piece, and again I used a piece of 4 inches by 5 1/4. This one I did the lovely lace. You can't, maybe you can see it in the shine there a little bit. You can see some flowers. So I'm actually just going to take my marker and color in a few of those flowers. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to make sure you're staying in the lines. You're just adding color. And then I still don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. It looks like with the flowers it's not as fun because there's two defined lines. I will say that whenever you color on the window sheet, it does kind of pool in certain areas, and so it looks darker in certain areas and lighter in other areas. With the dots, it looks really good. I don't think it's going to work very well with the flowers unless you really like that kind of messy look there. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. I will say I did some stars with the lucky stars. And so as you can see with the lucky stars, like some of them have like little dark blue dots in the corner because that's where I ended with my ink, and so it kind of pooled and puddled there, but still looks super cute. Like I said, I'm not sure it's going to work so well with the flower here. I thought I would try that on camera with you guys just as something different since I did do the dots and the stars already, but it looks like you're going to have to stick with maybe a simpler image like that to get that to look fabulous. So here I added mini glue dots to the two corners here. This corner, of course, I covered up with the little banners, and then this one is kind of covered up with that baker's twine there, and you can't see it very well. And then it just kind of flops open as there's no adhesive on this side. And I actually didn't color in all of the dots. You can see there's actually a dot here and a dot here that aren't colored in. There's some up here it looks like too, but I covered those up. And I used the Crazy About You stamp set from the Occasions mini catalog and then the matching framelets to get that just saying hello, which is super fabulous. So now I just wanted to show with you how you can color other things like the epoxy stickers or your rhinestones and pearls, which can make it match any of your projects. So you can just take your marker, whichever shade you wish, and just run it over your pearl or your rhinestone or your epoxy sticker. And then you get these fabulous orange looking ones. I have seen that if you use the skin tone color on some of the pearls, you can get this really rustic, sort of antique pearl, which looks so amazing. So here I'm just going to color in this star here. And it does kind of add like a little extra shine and foo-foo to that. So you can see that little epoxy sticker colored in there, and of course there's the little leftovers from my pink one and my purple one. And then here's the orange rhinestone. Well, it looks orange, but it's actually the darkest of the Calypso Coral. And then there is that fabulous rhinestone. So rhinestones, pearls, and epoxy stickers, and they just add that gorgeous little accent to your cards. So super fabulous and so much fun, especially with all the different colors. You can have them match any of your projects. So let's bring back in all of our samples. Aren't they all fabulous? Be sure to check out my blog, laurastamppad.com, to see more on these photos and more tutorials on how to use your blendabilities. So I will leave a link down below to laurastamppad.com. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more. Happy stamping!